So we found ourselves back in Louisiana. This time it's just me and Siobhan, and we only have a few days. I'm up here for a short work trip. It's about 97. It's mid-June. I don't foresee us finding too much out during the day, so we're gonna hopefully have better luck at night. We only have about a full day, maybe a day and a half, and maybe 2-3 nights to try and find some stuff. It's very hot. We're both very tired right now. We just got in, but we're still gonna give it a shot and see if we can find anything, because, you know, that's what we do. So one thing we won't see during the night is this insect right here. This is a flightless grasshopper. This is a lubber, also locally known down here in Louisiana as a devil horse. These things are massive. You can see how big this thing is. But one thing that is very interesting about these guys is the size of their wings in comparison to their body. Their wings are so small. Hence why they are flightless. The wings cannot support the body mass. Now one thing is, you notice these giant legs. When they hop, these things are so clumsy, they just flop all over the place. Hence their name, the lubber. But you can see how massive this thing is just in my hands alone. This is kind of a cool bug. Black and yellow contrast. It's got a little bit of red under the wings. Really neat looking bug. We were walking this park, came across this bridge in this open water section. I wasn't gonna film this because I don't like to point out when people feed wildlife, but down here you can see all these turtles. They came out and they're going nuts just with us standing here. But one thing that was interesting was we were standing here for a minute just kind of looking at them, and a gator came out from the reeds and came over and swam over and sat right here. Now, that says to me that this gator also gets fed. So, this is why you don't feed wildlife, because stuff like this will come right up to you. And that is not safe for the wildlife, and it is not safe for humans. So one thing that's always amazed me is when we come south are the gators. Now, you could be walking around some of these swamps and marshes and never know that they are right next to you. There is a gator right next to us, right over here, and there is so much vegetation in this portion of the swamp that you can barely see this gator. Now, if you look over here, you can see his head. By the size of that gator's head, I'd say he's probably a good 3, maybe 4 feet tops. Doesn't look like a very big one, but you can see that that gator is very well camouflaged, and you may walk right by that thing and never see it.
This here, we got the cutest little pair of musk turtles. Oh, he's so angry. Look at him. Now, this is usually a small species of turtle, but these guys are very young. Probably this one is about a year old, maybe less than a year. They're an adorable little turtle, and they're a pretty aquatic turtle. So you can see here, they have very, very webbed feet. Let me see if I can get him to stick out his little feet. Nope, he just wants to be angry. Oh, here we go. We got some feet action here. Check out how webbed those feet are. So see this tree behind me? We actually saw probably one of the biggest skinks we've ever seen. He was right down here in this hole, and as we were trying to get closer to it to get a picture and, well, to film it, we found this egg right here in this big hole right here. And this is an alligator egg. Look at the size of that. What a neat find. So, since it has been so hot and humid outside and we don't have a lot of time here, we decided to try our luck road cruising. So, last night we came out, didn't find anything except a whole bunch of dead stuff, but, of course, we are not going to give up. So, we came out again tonight, and sure enough, got our hands on this western ribbon snake. We're also getting alive by mosquitoes, but always really cool to see a live snake, especially when you see so many dead stuff on the road.
Alright, so since it is so hot here, we have not had a lot of luck. A lot of these trails, the water you can see has receded very far back. So we haven't really got a chance to even get close to some of the trails that normally have a lot of water in them. So a lot of the water snakes and snakes that prey on the water snakes are very hard to get to. So, and we're not really prepared on this trip to go deeper into the swamps. But we found this trail. There's a good amount of water next to it. It's accessible. There's a banded water snake right at the front of it, which was really cool. He was out there trying to catch fish. And then a little ways down the trail, there is this western cottonmouth. If you can see him, he is tucked under this, just tucked under this little dead tree that's fallen over. I don't want to mess with him too much, but you can see him. Let me move some of this stuff out of the way. You can just see him. He's tucked up right in there.
So believe it or not, we have ourselves a third snake on this trail. Even though we've been having terrible luck all week, I guess this trail is the winner. But down here, it's another banded water snake. As you can see, the colors are much more vibrant on this one. The other one was very dark, almost looked like a cottonmouth. Whereas this one here has you can clearly see the bands on it. Now, what the snake is probably doing is thermal regulating, but if you see his head is up, which means that that snake is on high alert. So if something was to threaten it, or if we were to go down there, or maybe it was see prey go by, it would be able to move quickly.